Session 1. Welcome to Basic Construction Plan Reading. I'm Don Neri with Nebraska LTAP. Using this video format, you'll be able to rewatch any portion at any time. You may ask a question at any time. If you have a question, you may call in or email your questions to my contact information. Here are the materials for the class which have been sent to you. If you did not receive these materials, please contact me as soon as possible. The set of plans we will be using are for a county project. For those of you who work for a municipality, you should be able to obtain a set of plans from your agency for a municipal project. Following this class, you should be able to apply many of the exercise questions to a set of municipal project plans. You may also contact me and I can send you some plan sheets and a set of questions for a municipal project. There are 9 exercises for this class. You will be given instructions for each exercise. You will then be given instructions on whether you are to pause or stop the video. If you are instructed to pause the video, you will resume playing after completing the exercise. If you are instructed to stop the video, you will play the next session. All sessions are numbered. The exercise answers will be given on the next slide following the exercise. Please try to answer as many questions as you can before moving on. Here are the learning objectives for this class. I will discuss the third bullet point further in the next 2 lines. Why should a city street or county highway superintendent be able to read and understand a set of construction plans? This is a possible question on the exam and you will need to be prepared to answer it. The next slide gives some examples why this is important to your position as a superintendent. Here are some examples why it is important that a city street or county highway superintendent be able to read and understand a set of construction plans. These are not all the reasons, there are many more. As part of this class, I would recommend that you write a brief narrative, 2 or 3 paragraphs, that addresses the question. You may email your answer to me. I will look it over and return it with any comments. Here are the topics we will cover in this video. The 9 exercises will cover most of the topics presented. However, all the topics are important to the outcome of the class. We will begin with the parts of the construction contract documents. There are 3 main parts, starting with the contract. The contract is made up of the proposal forms, contract agreement, and special provisions. Second, the plans. The plans consist of the construction drawings, special plans, and standard plans. This part of the construction contract is what we will focus on today. And the third part of the contract documents are the specifications. The specifications include the general requirements, the construction details, and the material specifications. Here's another possible question on the exam. You should know the 3 main parts of the contract and the subcomponents that make up each part. Again, I recommend that you practice writing about the parts of the construction contract documents. This can also be sent to me for comments. Project location descriptions. All construction projects, whether county or municipal, have a specific location. Describing the location of municipal projects is relatively easy by using street names, numbers, etc. Describing the location for county projects can be more difficult unless you're familiar with townships, ranges, and sections. Townships measure the distance north or south from the baseline. A township usually measures 6 miles by 6 miles. Ranges measure east or west from the principal meridian. A range usually measures 6 miles by 6 miles. This map shows the baseline and principal meridian in Nebraska. All townships in Nebraska are north of the baseline. The ranges in Nebraska are either west or east of the 6th principal meridian. Here's another diagram showing townships and ranges. Note the principal meridian, baseline, township lines, and range lines. The diagram further breaks down the townships into sections, which we will discuss in an upcoming slide. The red X shows the location of Township 2 north, Range 2 east. In other words, it is the second township north of the baseline in the second range east of the principal meridian. Townships are subdivided into sections. Since each section is 6 miles by 6 miles, townships usually contain 36 square miles, each one forming a section. Sections can be subdivided into smaller tracts of land. The total number of acres in a section is usually 640 acres. The next 3 slides have definitions related to bridge terms and other terms used in plan rating. Take your time to become familiar with these definitions. The next 2 slides have abbreviations commonly found on construction plans. Again, take your time to learn these abbreviations. Stationing. In the past, understanding stationing has been difficult for some students in the pre-exam class. During this portion of the class, I'll explain how to use stationing to find any point or construction feature on a set of construction plans. As shown on the slide, a station is a unit of horizontal measurement along the center line of a project. Whether your project has a length of 50 feet or 50 miles, stationing is used. A station is a length of 100 feet. From station 1 to station 2, it is 100 feet. "50 feet is halfway from one station to the next. To show this location, write plus 50 after the station number. Plus 00 after a station number shows that a point is exactly on a whole station. The example shows station 30 being written as station 30 plus 00. Here's a diagram showing halfway between station 5 plus 00 and station 6 plus 00, which is station 5 plus 50. Here are more examples of how to correctly write station numbers. To treat station numbers as numbers that we can add or subtract, simply drop the plus sign. The last example shows how to find the length of a project. You subtract the beginning station from the ending station. The beginning station number will always be smaller than the ending station number. This leads us to the next slide. If you say you're moving ahead along the center line of the project, the station numbers get larger. If you say you're moving back along the center line of the project, the station numbers get smaller. Beginning at station 210 plus 00, you will move ahead to station 213 plus 00. Beginning at station 213 plus 00, you will move back to station 210 plus 00. Exercise number 1. Answer the 6 questions on the Exercise 1 worksheet. Use the diagram to help you answer the questions. Pause the video. After completing the exercise, resume playing the video. Here are the answers to exercise number 1. The diagram shows graphically the distance from station 12 plus 80 to station 20 plus 60. This is also shown mathematically. If we drop the plus signs from station 2 plus 60 and from station 12 plus 80, you will have 2,060 feet minus 1,280 feet, which equals 780 feet. Exercise number 2. Answer the 3 questions on the exercise number 2 worksheet. Use the diagram to help you answer the questions. Pause the video. After completing the exercise, resume playing the video. Here are the answers to exercise number 2. Generally, projects run from west to east or south to north. In other words, station numbers are larger as you move from west to east or from south to north. Remember, ahead means the station numbers get higher, back means the station numbers get lower. Exercise number 3. Answer question 1 on the exercise number 3 worksheet. Pause the video. After completing the exercise, resume playing the video. Here is the answer to exercise number 3. You can find any point on a project in the field or on the plans by using the station number or the station number and how many feet the point is right or left of the center line. You are right or left as you are standing on the center line facing ahead. As this diagram shows, point A is at station 2 plus 00, 90 feet right of the center line. Point B is at station 3 plus 50, 123 feet, 6 inches left of the center line. Exercise number 4. Answer the first 6 questions on the exercise 4 worksheet. Answer questions 1 through 6 only. Use the diagram to help answer the questions. Then stop the video. After completing the exercise, play session 2 to continue.